Hi guys, we are Sandra, Mina, Fiona, and Rita. Today we want to share a book called For One More Day by Mitch Albom. The story is about a man called Charles Bonetto, and he has a nickname called Chick. Chick grew up in a town called Pepperville Beach with his parents and his younger sister. Chick often played baseball with his father, and teaching him how to play became the way they related to each other. But in fact, his parents fought all the time about money, about daily stuff like the taste of his mom's pasta. Still, Chick didn't think it was a big deal because he thought parent fighting was totally normal. But then one morning, everything changed. Chick woke up and found out that his dad had packed all his things and left. His mom didn't cry, but also didn't explain anything. Chick only found out the truth many years later. His dad had actually met another woman while he was stationed in Italy during World War II. He even brought her to America and had a child with her. And the reason he always complained about his wife's pasta was because he wanted it to taste like that woman's cooking. After Chick's parent divorce, he tried to figure out his own path. He decided to drop out of school even though his mom strongly disagreed, because he wanted to follow what his father expected of him, baseball. Then Chick went to Puerto Rico to play minor league baseball, and for a while, things seemed to be going okay. He even got a chance to play in a World Series. But later, he injured his knee during practice, so he slowly let go of his baseball dream. Years later, on his mom's birthday, he suddenly got a phone call from his dad. And instead of asking how he was, his dad simply asked him to join an old-timers baseball game. Chick hesitated, but he still lied to his family, said he had work, and flew out to join the game. But while he was on the field, something no one expected happened. His mom suddenly passed away from a heart attack. Losing her was really hard for Chick. He struggled emotionally, his relationships became more distant, and he began drinking heavily, which only pushed his family even further away. The thing that hurt him the most was not being invited to his daughter's wedding. Feeling completely lost, he made a heartbreaking decision. He climbed on a water tower and tried to end his life. And right after that, something unbelievable happens.
Chick suddenly sees his mother, even though she has been dead for years. He is shocked, but she acts completely normal and simply tells him to follow her. This moment begins Chick's unexpected one more day. They come to their first step. They visit Mrs. Selma, who used to clean their home. Chick helps his mother give her a facial, something she still wants even in her late stage of cancer. Chick then learns that after the divorce, his mom worked with Mrs. Selma as a cleaning lady to pay for his and his sister's college education. He feels embarrassed, but his mom says she never felt ashamed because she was supporting her children. Before leaving, she tells him Mrs. Selma doesn't have much time left. Their next visit is to Chick's father's second wife, an Italian woman. There, Chick learns the real reason behind his parents' divorce. He feels hurt and asks if his mom hated the woman. She says she didn't because that woman only wanted the same things she did. And in the end, she didn't get them either because her marriage also failed. His mom then asks Chick why he wanted to die. He breaks down and says he ruined his life and cannot forgive himself. His mom hugs him and tells him not to give up, that he needs to forgive himself and keep living. As she holds him, Chick returns to the real world. The last thing he tells her is, "You were a good mom."
It's sad that we often don't value what we have. Instead,
We chase after things that moves away from us. When we finally realize what we thought would always be there is already gone. But did we truly not see it? I think we just didn't want to face the truth. As a child, Chick thought his family was broken. His dad left, and his mom was looked down on by the neighbors for being a divorced woman. He spent his childhood searching for a whole family, ignoring the best love his mother could possibly give. But what is a whole family anyway? I think many people often complain about their parents or wish their family was better. But are we sometimes asking too much love from our parents? We only think about the missing piece of the puzzle and don't see the pieces we already have. It's like finding that one missing piece is the only thing that matters. But everyone starts with a different puzzle pieces. Why should we look at a completely different picture and then ask why we don't have that piece? Chick's mother gave all her energy to loving her son. She tried hard to make their home look complete, as if to prove to her son that their family was still whole. But to Chick, these efforts sometimes looked silly. He believed the home could not be whole without his father. It's often hard to notice family love every day, but it shines brightly when life gets tough. A simple, "Did you eat lunch?" is just a normal question most of the time. But when you feel lost or helpless, that simple question feels incredibly strong. It means that while you are struggling, someone is still thinking of you. A strong force that will always support you, no matter if you win or lose, are right or wrong. What causes an echo? When a sound stops, but the sound stays around, that's an echo. When do we hear an echo? When everything is very quiet and all other sounds are gone. Even when the person you love is gone, their love lives on in your memory. And when your world becomes quiet, you will be able to hear that gentle sound.
Chick spent his whole life wanting his father's approval. He tries to become just like his father, because to him, his father represents power, courage, and responsibility. Because of that, he works so hard to please his father that he even sacrifices his relationship with his mother. And almost all of those moments that he didn't support his mother came from his desire to win his father's attention. Through this, I felt how deeply family shapes a person's mind and emotional development. Family is the root of every person's life. It's where we first learn about emotions and attachment. The relationships between our parents quietly shapes how we see ourselves and the world. After his mother passed away, he finally realized he had lost his safe place. From then on, he started drinking, avoiding reality, and pushing friends and loved ones away. He thought he was completely alone, but in truth, he never gave anyone a chance to come close. The story told me that when life becomes overwhelming, what saves us is not being strong, but knowing someone is there for us. Seeking help from others is important, but making peace with yourself is just as important. In the book, Chick's mother tells him the most crucial message: forgive yourself. Forgiving yourself doesn't mean forgetting what happened. It means learning from it, accepting your mistakes, and accepting your imperfect self. In the end, Chick chooses to move forward and repair his relationships. For One More Day told me that treasure the people around you and accept your own. And most importantly, never forget that we can give warmth to others, and we also deserve to be held with warmth.